Welcome to the University of Victoria's Convocation ceremony. The ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Today, the newest members of our academic community are joining this institution's Convocation of Scholars. We ask that you please stand, if you are able to do so, when the academic procession enters the auditorium. The Chancellor will indicate when you may be seated after participants have reached their places. At the end of the ceremony, the Chancellor will ask that you stand again as the procession leaves the auditorium. Graduation is one of life's major events. We hope that you will all enjoy the ceremony. Children are welcome here. We know that sometimes they get fussy. Should anyone wish to leave the auditorium for any reason, an usher will be pleased to assist you. You are, of course, welcome to return. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to Convocation.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, yo, hey, yo, hey, yo. 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 Welcome, everyone. I declare the 2026 Spring Convocation of the University of Victoria duly assembled for the granting of degrees. Please be seated. I'd like to begin by offering my respect and gratitude to the Lekwungen peoples and to the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wasanic peoples, whose historical relationships with this land continue to this day and into tomorrow. And my heart goes out to the little guy. I feel like doing that sometimes too. Thank you, Mike Charlie Jr. from Songhees First Nation and Kendra Page from Cowichan Tribes for your drumming and singing this evening. The drumming and songs at the beginning of each convocation ceremony are a form of protection and clear the path forward for our graduates. These celebratory healing songs have been part of the Indigenous cultures here for many, many years. I'd like to invite Councillor Eugene Sam from Songhees First Nation to welcome us here today.
Gweithio Siam, Asa Samthatin, Chitalesa at Lakwangan. Hajka Constanea Techo Lakwangan Tonoch. Hajka Hela Siam. Good day, everyone. First off, I introduce myself with my traditional name, Samthatin, which is the name I carry along with my late grandmother, Virginia George, from our family in Comiekan, our Cowichan family. And my given name is Eugene Sam, and I'm an elected councillor of Songhees Nation. And it is my honor to stand here before each and every one of you, to welcome each and every one of you to the Lekwungen people land, the Lekwungen-speaking people's land, the Songhees and the Esquimalt people today. And as we turn and welcome each of our visiting relatives, visiting family, friends, elders, visiting chiefs, visiting councillors, coming together in celebration to, lift up our graduates in the highest honor that we can this evening. So with that, I just welcome each and every one of you here to our Lekwungen land today. Hachkahela.
Thank you, Councillor Sam, for your welcome to the territory. Vice President Croft, members of governing bodies, members of faculty and staff, distinguished guests, graduating students, family members, and friends from all across Canada, and indeed from all around the world, either in person or online. On behalf of the University of Victoria, I welcome all of you here today. And for those of you joining us online, come on, sit close to the screen. Feel free to clap and cheer. Join us in this joyous celebration tonight. I'd also like to extend a warm welcome to Councillor Lahish Hawat, Karen Dick Tunkara of Songhees Nation. Today we honor students from the Division of Continuing Studies. At this point in time, I'd like to especially acknowledge the final grad who will walk across the stage tonight. Haruna Yanagisawa, where are you? Haruna, thank you for your patience. Thank you for waiting. During the ceremony today, there will be times when speakers may turn their backs to address the graduates as they're speaking, so please do pardon our backs while we do this. As Chancellor, it's a true honor and privilege for me to join all of you in this day of celebration, transition, and reflection. And to all of our graduates, congratulations, you made it. As I thought about what I wanted to share with you today, one idea kept returning to me. Not success, not achievement, but humility. That may seem like a strange subject to focus on at a convocation ceremony, but I know you've all worked very hard to get here, to earn your place here, so you should be proud. But humility doesn't mean thinking less of yourself. It means understanding that none of us arrives here alone, and none of us is ever finished learning. In a world that often encourages us to be the loudest voice in the room, humility asks something different of us. Humility asks us to listen. Humility asks us to remain open to learning. Humility makes us recognize that intelligence is not the same thing as character. We live in a time where cynicism can feel easier than hope. And outrage can feel easier than understanding. And to be fair, yeah, it is easier. It can be easier to simply doom scroll or cancel people, easier than to question or analyze. But complacency doesn't move us forward. And it doesn't help us see things from other people's vantage points. The pressure to perform, to be right, to build a perfect personal brand, it can be difficult then to admit uncertainty and vulnerability. But humility creates space for growth. Humility allows us to say, I don't know yet. It allows us to say, I was wrong. And those may be some of the most powerful words you ever learn to speak. Cree scholar Willie Ehrman speaks of the ethical space of engagement, a space that opens when we meet each other with humility, respect, and a willingness to truly listen. Not to win, not to dominate, but to understand. And that type of humility matters because the world you are entering into is deeply interconnected. We still have more to learn from each other, and none of us can build a better future alone. Our own Indigenous plan here at UVic tells us, help each other move forward. There's a deep wisdom in that idea, but what does it mean? Helping each other move forward means working together and bringing in our good hearts and our good minds without ego. Whatever change you hope to make in this world, let it make room for kindness and mercy and room for people to grow. Some of you will become leaders in classrooms and boardrooms and offices, laboratories. Some of you will shape policy, and some of you will shape culture. And in all ways, large and small, you shape the lives of others. So as you leave here tonight, I hope you carry your achievements with pride, but wear them lightly. Your education opens doors for you, but let humility guide the way you walk through those doors. Let humility help you understand your place in the world. Choose curiosity over ego, compassion over cynicism, listening over certainty. And when you're not certain, when you hear the noise, come back to the things that ground you, your community, your values, the land, and the people who remind you who you really are. Graduates, the future is not fixed. What it becomes will be shaped by your courage, your character, your kindness, and your humility. Your future success, though, will never be yours alone. It belongs in part to the families who supported you, the instructors who challenged you, and the friends who encouraged you along the way. And of course, your success also belongs to the communities that shaped you. Now, here's your opportunity for some audience participation. It isn't a competition, but I'll have to tell you, the Faculty of Humanities was really loud this afternoon. So now is your opportunity to thank your supporters, the people who helped you get here. Be loud, cheer, applaud, throw kisses, show your gratitude to the people who helped you get here. So please stand and be loud and be grateful. I can always count on the Division of Continuing Studies to be enthusiastic. Thank you very much. You can be seated now. So my warm congratulations to each and every one of you, the class of 2026. We are all so very proud of you. Thank you. I now call upon the Vice President Academic, Dr. Elizabeth Croft.
Chancellor Bowler, the deans of the faculties have assured me that the candidates to be presented to you this day and those who are absent have fulfilled all of the requirements for their degrees, and the Senate requests that you confer upon each one the degree for which they are now recommended. Will the graduates please rise if able?
By authority of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree to which you and those in absentia are entitled, and urge you to strive always with patience and sincerity for the instruction and sound learning of all people. Graduates, will each of you accept the degree to which you are entitled, with its inherent rights and privileges, and the responsibility and loyalty which it implies? Well done. Please be seated. Okay, it's official. May I present the class of 2026.
The graduating class will now be presented individually. It will be a moment before the students assemble. So please stay right there. We'll be right back.
Vice President Croft, the diplomas and certificates from the Division of Continuing Studies will now be awarded. The recipients of the Diploma in Business Administration. Justine Nico Anyas. Norman Hernandez Abacan. Amina Abdali. Alice Althea Abdallah. Shyla May Mendoza Acuna. Rebecca Mangol Abdije. Marie Norjasmin Lopez Adorna. Princess Okechi Abdugawanda. Justine Akanas. Deborah Liza Aguaviva. Adago and Blessed Ajuno. Congratulations. Ogamairo Akpike. Aliyah Nicole Cesarel S. Alamio. Reno Dodorot Alampean. Leah Mel Alba. Wendy Gale D. Aldi. Ariel Tiffany Alderite. Madalona Alerta. Queenie Rose Y. Alfonte. Leah Jane Modino Alfaro. David John Saturno Algire. Mark Alexin Alianza. Jerica Alalino. Rasha Alotaibi. Irvin Seth Alterado. Kelvin Tomas Almanwants. Mark Denzel A. Angeles. Ozamenam Joseph Ani. Alili Almar R. Aniago. Nina Shirazi Anilo. Rico Aoki. Cynthia Masago Arangis. Nana Irene Archie. Diane Pauline Manarin Najila. Marie Beatriz Esperero Arojo. Athancios Anthanciadas. Roshila de la Cruz Atienza. Giovanna Aline Aviera. Vincent Azcuna. Charlene Joyce Banyas Becalonco. Ajisel Lou Perez Badong. Melissa Jesua Francisco Badua. Marlene Gutierrez Bagtas.
Thank you.
Mariama Delonda Ba.
Thank you.
Jasil Ligtas Bahau. Cleofa Ulrika Jessica Saklo Bahen. Janine Kate K. Balanza. Alona Nola Balila. Lucy Nothondo Balogun. Sharina Banawa. Jane Valerie Barba. Michelle Ascona Barba. Daniela Morales. Wilfred Ace Ortiz Bartolay. Jo Marie Batad. Jocelyn Mendaguaran Batoy. Janelle Kapati Bao. Rosemary Ball. Carlito Bautista. Nadine Cipriano Bea. Maribel Mendoza Bello. Laura Natalia Benavides Garzon. Mariana Sofia Benavides Garzon. Jacqueline Baran. Rochelle Bernardo. Rahul Bagal. Jerica Babe. Judy Lynn Beloles. Simanj Benici Turkmendoz. Nelly Christina Bobadilla Peralta. Jane Colleen Mabini Braun. Gabrielle Bukeu. Angelica Rose Busalia. Gilbert Sabhe, Canada. Cartagena Sarmiento Cabrera. Marti Phil Luis Barredo Calderon. Kevin Paulo Calambrian. Kimberly Ann Mascardo Campaner. J. Ann Canlas. Lenabeth Atud Cantos. Chrissa May Carcassona. Giancarlo Carino. Carlo J. Mati Carlos. Loris Carmen. Melissa Camelo Castro. Rana Mir Nanau Kasuga. Jamarie Nina Caron Katembang. Marianne Baguios Katembang. Corazon Isabel Quintana Cayaba. Abigail Saran. Jacqueline Chavez. Tanaka Michael Chipamawanga. Sherry May Testamio Cinco. Charlyn Cognoden. Nelson John Polinar Pomelin. Kenon Concepcion. Russ Bianca Corbetta. Keen Inocencio Cordero. Stephanie Grace Carpus. Jerusha Hale Cortez. Clara Costa Oliveira. Muriel Riviera Quanang. Carissa May Miranda Cura. Tyla De Silva Sorez Picarelli. Sherilyn DePon. Jane Era Gabon Deventes. Silvas de Aroja Nunes. Norlan Rubino de Assis. Catherine Gail Manalili de Guzman. Riza de Guzman. Sheila Marie Lingad de Guzman. Marjorie Moranta de Leon. Patricia Isabel Lazaro de Silos. Ralph Crystal Cordova de la Paz. Sybil Delgra. Jen Ann DePusay. Momin Dewan. Ethel Margaret Ditching. Devia. Marisol Baltazar Doctolero. Darlene Delanco Dolente. Shisharine Muriel N. Dormentorio. Cherry Rose Menor Dulatre. Ivy Grace Durapan. Vanessa Delido Ibram. Imisoon Charles Ito. Mark Hiro Sinas Elka. Lizel Cornelia Alisterio. Ellen May Enopia Ello. Rika and Riley. Hassan Sank Erdem. Emily Orlano. Manilyn Torres Esperida. Karen May Espino. Jim Gerald Benedicto Espinoza. Denmark Kalanga Espiritu. Sheena Esteban. Margie Estrada. Jennifer Eugenio. Sheikh Manir Encarnacion Eugenio. Rodel La Carina Fabrig. Rebecca Joyce Reynoso Fabroda. Karen Joyce Facundo. Lawrence Fabellian Fadalian. Maria Ophelia Louise Farrow. Janisa May Feliciano. Anna Dominique Figueroa. Eileen Illigan Flores. Maria Jamaica Flores. Marcela Alejandra Funes Vivas. Yuto Fuyuki. Davina Gabutan. Gagan Deep Kaur. Christopher Francis Galang. Katrina Galang. Kristen Galang. Sheila Aguilo Gallas. Roseanne Bercasio Gamboa. April Rose Maglinta Ganana. Marilyn O. Garcia. Daniel Camilo Garcia Murillo. Rita Gasumi. Ayla Delina Guevara. Leia Gaeta. Janika Pauline Kamana Galera. Gazette Carla Javier Gurna. Jovaline Balula. Balula. Arthur Gomez de Alamido Sampaio. Arnel Medina Gonzalez. Erica Bodada Gravidas. Catarina Grosso Moreno. Sheila May Canlas Guinto. Kashav Golati. Andrea Jean G. Guljoran. Mary Grace Gumpe. Gurkarat Singh. Alana Christine Villanueva Gutierrez. Angeline Gutierrez. Betty Katia Hamivi Durdu. Mao Hara. Hitkaran Singh. Christian Augustin Huang. Yi Xian Huang. Julio Alberto Ibarolo Rivera. Glory Jane Mukasib Ibis. Inderjeet Singh. Imran Satara. MD Mohammed Islam. Alden Okayan Jabarina. Vanessa Suyam Jalarina. Timothy Jarrow. Suyan Jo. Jihuan Zhang. Inderjeet Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Manmeet Kaur. Era Yvonne Baleo Kalip. Hyojin Kim. Sift Kaur. Anne Frances Detour Kawata. Doreen Lata Nair Krishna. Nezlahan Kuchuk Dormaz. Kuljinder Singh. Javilla Noor Buna, Madam Vice President Croft, the certificates from the Division of Continuing Studies will now be awarded. Javilla Noor Buna Akupan. Akashdeep Singh. Chalva Sora Anyon. Jody Santiago Ballaston. Sharon Dister Bertos. Jasmine Cappuccino. Ezenwanyi as Emeraldine Aberry. Chadi Sanadrin Garcia. Gursimran Singh Gujaral. Mariel Angela Lina Gutierrez. Ron Maurice Rodriguez Lickup. Lovepreet Kaur. Michelle Yatzedo Martinez Vasquez. Jayla Madeline Prado. Maria Teresa Caneda Rita. Rachel Rubino Sakdalan. Lindsay Schneider. Erlyn Joy Secklingen. Simran Verma. Jessabel Vincente. Haruna Yanagisawa.
Again, my congratulations to all of the graduates this evening. And now to offer congratulations from the Alumni Association, I'd like to introduce Heather Sidden.
Thank you, Chancellor. Please excuse my back as I direct my remarks to our new graduates. On behalf of the UVic Alumni Relations and the UVic Alumni Association, I am proud to have the last few words today to wish you well. All of you, no doubt, had highs and lows during your years here. You struggled and lost sleep and succeeded and strived, because here you are now with a new degree, diploma, or certificate to show for your efforts. Perhaps some of you spent hours in the gym, on a pitch, on a field. Others worked in labs or co-ops or research boats or in forests, at businesses, schools, and hospitals. Some of you made art or studied languages, policies, laws, economic systems, philosophies, so much to learn and accomplish and do. You joined clubs, made lasting friendships, and rocked part-time jobs. You volunteered. You took risks. You gave your whole heart. Now you're here, made stronger by all of these experiences, and now you join us as University of Victoria alumni, a community of over 160,000 grads around the world. As alumni, you are part of something that doesn't end today. This is a network you can return to for connections, for inspiration, for opportunities, for a sense of belonging wherever life takes you next. We're here to help you stay connected to each other and to the university, to keep learning and growing together. On behalf of the University of Victoria Alumni Association, congratulations on your graduation. Keep in touch. We can't wait to see where you go next.
Thank you, Ms. Sidden. Graduates, it's been a real pleasure to celebrate your accomplishments with you today. You're now members of this convocation, and through its Senate and board, you have a voice in the direction and development of this university. No, your university. As the university degree holder, you now are in a position of privilege. Use your hard-won knowledge and skills for good, for your community, and for the betterment of all of us. We're proud of you, just as your friends and families are. And we at UVic look forward to hearing about your accomplishments as your brilliant futures unfold. Thank you all for participating in today's ceremony. I'd like to express my appreciation to all of the volunteers, our very talented student musicians, staff, and faculty who have made today's ceremony a success. Thank you all for attending today, and thank you all for celebrating with our graduates. Before we're joined by Carter Martin from the School of Music to lead us in the singing of O Canada, please rise if you're able and join me in congratulating one more time the class of 2026. you.